Hello everyone, I am here to show you a quick tutorial on how you can achieve perfect looking skin in Photoshop. And if you are a photographer, I highly suggest that you look into the Portraiture plugin. It's a great plugin for Photoshop if you're going to be editing several pictures at one time. But if you're just looking to do this by hand, this is how I do it, and I hope that it helps you too. So I already have my edit here. I'm happy with the way that it is. All I want to do is take out some of the imperfections of the skin and smooth it out just a little bit. So what I'm going to start out doing is make a background copy. So what you do is you just drag your background to this little paper icon here, and it's going to make a copy. So now anything that you do, if you mess up, you can delete this copy and start over without losing your edit. I'm going to go up to Filter, Blur, and Gaussian Blur. When I click this, it's going to apply a blur over the entire image, and you can slide this as far as you want. It's going to be different for every picture, but as you can see, the further that you go, the more, the thicker that your blur is going to be on top of your picture. So I don't want it to be quite that blurry. I'm actually just going to bring it down to where I would like the skin to look, and I think that I'm probably going to keep it maybe in this range. I don't want it to look fake. I don't want to overdo it because I still want to be able to see some of the detail in his face. So after I've applied the blur, you're going to go up to your history column, and if you don't see this, just go to Window and click History, and it'll pop up in Photoshop for you. And you're going to take a snapshot of this. It's this little camera icon right here. So then you're going to scroll up, you're going to select that snapshot. There's a little box here to the left, make sure that's selected. And then you're going to click the layer on this history panel right above Gaussian blur. And so it's going to kind of fade out and show you that Gaussian blur has been taken off your picture. So now anything that you do, you're going to be working off that snapshot and painting that on. And we are going to use our history brush tool to paint that on. It's over here. There's two different options. If you right click this icon, you'll see there's two different options, and we want the history brush tool. So I'm just going to zoom in and make sure that your brush level up here isn't very high, because if you do it around 75 or 100, it's going to apply very thick. So I usually keep it maybe around 20 to 40, just so that we're applying it pretty thin. You can reapply it if there's areas that need it more than others. And I just make sure that I don't apply it over the lips. I don't apply it over the eyes, the nostrils. I just want to apply it over the cheeks, the forehead, the chin, any place that I think that needs just a little bit of smoothing. Just be careful the closer that you get to the eyes and the nose and the mouth and the hairline. You just don't want it to come off as that fake. Okay, I'm actually pretty happy with that. I don't think I'm going to go any further, but I do want to take out some of these imperfections of his skin. So if I zoom in, you can see what I'm talking about. There's a couple little blemishes, I'm sure some marks around his mouth that I want to get. I'm sure it's drool or something. So I'm going to select my spot healing tool. It's this Band-Aid right here. If you right click this, there's several different options. So just make sure that your Band-Aid tool, this healing brush tool, is selected. And the way this works is you're going to do Option click to select an area. It basically takes a little picture of that area and then reapplies it to the next place that you click. So I will Option click and then click over top, and it will take that away. And you can make your brush bigger or smaller depending on your area. Just make sure that every area that you go to, you are reapplying that option click. Because if you do the option click in a light area and then you go to a dark area, obviously you're going to be able to see that. So for example, if I would option click the skin and then do it over top of a darker area there, then you're going to be able to notice it. Okay, let's see. I'm going to overdo it just for the sake of the video, because I probably wouldn't normally go in and do this much. And I really only take out little blemishes, or if I see some discoloration in the skin. I leave freckles, birthmarks, anything that makes the person that person. Okay, I think I'm pretty happy with that. I don't really see anything. Let me get this above the eye. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. And I am just going to show you a quick before and after so you can see the difference. And this before is before I did any kind of editing. So you can see his skin has some imperfections in it. It's not quite smooth. And then our final copy is going to be nice and smooth. And those imperfections are gone. So I hope that you took something from this and you can apply it to your pictures, and let me know if you have any questions. I would be happy to answer those for you.